Well, earlier we had a look at all the different types of TVs and projection systems that might fit into Brian's media room. Now what we need to do is look at the audio side. Igor, it's interesting because I find that a lot of people put all their money into their TV, but they don't save enough or plan enough in around what they're doing with the sound.
Yeah, that's very true, and it's unfortunate because the sound is 50% of the whole experience. Imagine trying to watch a blockbuster movie with the sound turned off. One common misconception also is that you can get away with tiny little cube speakers mounted on the wall, or pull out something you got from the garage, hook it up, and you're going to get great sound. Not the case. You do have to have a properly designed speaker system for your room. We have several floor-standing models. Now, when you have compact speakers, it is important to get them elevated off the floor to the right height, which is what you can do with the manufacturer-supplied speaker stand.
Okay, and now I've always wondered this, but when you get a speaker that has all these, like, these are all different speakers in them?
Yeah, absolutely. Each one of the drive units handles a different part of the frequency range. You have bass drivers in the bottom, the yellow one's the mid-range where all the voices come out of, and then the high frequency comes out of the top.
So when it comes to speakers, what's actually better, the freestanding speaker or going with something that's actually built into your wall?
For the best sound quality, floor-standing speakers are still the way to go, but in some smaller rooms, or if you don't like the look of floor-standing speakers, an on-wall or an in-wall option is definitely good, but you have to be very careful of which on-wall and in-wall speakers you select.
Well, that takes us to a good point where the speakers should be laid out in the room.
Yeah, what I'd like to do is take you guys to our large theater room where we have a big sound system which is set up properly so you get a good idea of how speakers need to be set up.
Awesome.
Great.
So first we start with the front channels. These are placed to the left and to the right of your projection screen. Now it doesn't matter how many speakers you got, how many drive units.
I was going to say, that's a lot of speakers.
It's a lot of speakers, yeah. This speaker produces a lot of sound, but this is just one channel out of your 5 or 7. The left and right channels will handle a lot of your effects and a lot of your music will come out of them. Then for your dialogue and all the action that happens in the center of the screen, that is handled by the center channel right here. And the reason the center channel here looks a little different than the front channels is we have it mounted below our screen, so it's in a horizontal orientation. But the actual speakers inside it are the same because you want to have a nice consistent sound across your front stage.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
And then what has to happen is you need speakers that'll produce the effects, give you that feeling of, you know, being inside the movie actually. And that's done by the surround and the rear speakers. And because this is quite a large room, we have a 7.1 systems, which means we have 2 sides and 2 back speakers for a total of 4 surrounds.
So really the 5.1 and 7.1 just relates to the amount of speakers you have in a room.
That's right.
So what does the 0.1 stand for then?
Well, that's actually for the subwoofer. It's what AJ's standing in front of. The subwoofer is there to reproduce all the low frequency effects, the bass notes. It's designed when someone throws a punch and you get that impact in your chest, or when a helicopter crashes into a mountain and the entire room shakes. The subwoofer is the speaker that's responsible for those frequencies.
So I got to ask you, when we're looking at a system like this, what are we talking about in terms of ballpark costs?
Well, the speaker system in this room is about $25,000, and that's for the speakers only. And we haven't talked about the projector, the amplifiers, the screener. By the time all said and done, a room like this will set you back about $200,000.
And so that's for your serious entertainment, the person looking for an entertainment solution.
For sure.
Well, I want to thank you so much for allowing us to come down here. The HiFi Centre has got to be one of the most awesome stores that I've ever been to in terms of seeing these types of solutions.
Thanks, guys. It was great meeting you.
Let's get that bass rocket and see if we can pump this place up a bit.